Welcome in, man. It's King U TV. What it be? Topic pinned below. If you don't know, now you know. Illusion of your whole life. So maybe you should have some patience and understand how I operate. Okay, I get my introduction first, then I get into my message. The illusion of your whole life. The illusion that you living in right now, that you call whatever you call it, the American dream. What you living in? Hell, what you living in? Y'all be ready to create some type of confusion. Illusion of what? I don't believe nothing you're saying. You're an illusion. Only person that's illusion is you. You're delusional. Like, what you think I'm saying? You don't know, because I just started the live stream. You ain't even let me say nothing yet. Is y'all ready? Is y'all ready? Was y'all ready for to argue? Or y'all ready to complain? Or was y'all ready to be You know what? If you confused, man, if you are confused, bro, I'm gonna be honest to you. That ain't my problem. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I mean? The illusion, man. Everything that y'all living in is an illusion, fam. The illusion of what? What does my cover photo say? The illusion of freedom. But I put that it's the illusion because y'all have a lot of illusions that y'all under. Like y'all think y'all own everything. Y'all thinking this and that. Y'all think a lot of different things. So yeah, you feel like you have any yeah, it's like you want to come here and make me feel like your slave. The illusion of what, slave? Hold on, I ain't even do my introduction yet, man. Chill out. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down, like chill, bro. I'm finna get into everything right now, bro. We finna get into what I'm talking about. We can start with the illusion of freedom. Y'all think y'all free? I got a million ways and a lot of notes to show y'all that ain't none of y'all free. Do I support? What is you talking about? Do I support? Huh? Do you support them? What you talking about? I support God. That's who I support, man. I promise you. I promise you. I'll support God, bro. Don't come in here trying to figure out a way to try to say that's like you ask me, do I support black on black crime? No, I don't. So I'm gonna let y'all know in the door. I'm not finna play with y'all. I don't play with other people's kids. I'm gonna let y'all know that in the door. All right, before I start my message, because I see y'all coming in here, y'all real aggressive. Y'all remind me of a bunch of aggressive pit bulls barking. If you ain't got no patience, you could just leave now. This is finna be a long message. I got one, two, three, four, 5 pages of notes of why you living in the illusion, and you in the illusion of freedom. Yeah, we finna get into it though. God bless y'all. Peace and blessings, y'all. We gonna start this message off with letting y'all know. So I was at church, right? Listening to my pastor, and he was talking about the Matrix. Y'all know what the Matrix is? Y'all probably don't know what the Matrix is because y'all in the Matrix. So he started off saying like something that y'all don't like, which is the way that God works. You know how y'all be so impatient for me to talk? This is a perfect way for me to use y'all as an example. So this is what I learned, right? You know how y'all impatient for me to say something and y'all just can't wait? Y'all like hurry up, and it ain't going your way. That's how God work. I ain't gonna lie to you. And what I mean is not literally how I'm giving my message, but the way God works is he does his own thing to you. He puts you through certain things that you may not like. Pastor was saying that God will loosen you in ways that you don't like. And a lot of y'all might not like this way of being loosened. I'm sorry. A lot of y'all might not like the way that God loosens you. You may not. You may do, you may not. Us chosen ones, we will. We love how God put us through certain suffering to show us and teach us certain things. So we don't complain about being broke. We don't complain about going through this and going through that because we know that it is a message and a lesson through everything that we go through. Oh, sorry, y'all. My hair is growing. Patient because it's not going that way, but they'll stand in line. They'll stand in line for some Jordans though. They don't want to come in my live stream and wait 2 minutes, but they'll go in somebody else's live stream who's showing them shave a cat and donate $500, and they ain't even said it done the whole live stream. Come on, man. You would go in somebody else's live stream and they talking about they gonna call the police. If you don't like their live stream, you waiting for them to call the police. They ain't calling. They just trolling y'all for likes. You doing that? Man, God take time is what I'm starting with. God takes time. I know everybody tried to make you impatient with your life, and if you broke, they try to tell you to go get a job. Everybody that needs a job know that it is a process to getting a job. It reminds me of God because you got to first apply to the job. After you apply, hopefully they reach back out to you, right? You got to go in, do an interview. Then you got to make sure you get back and forth to work. So hopefully you got money saved up. So you're going to have to make sure you got enough bread until you get your first check. And then hopefully you like the job enough to keep working it. Right? Hopefully the job don't shut down. It's so many different things, bro. But see, y'all remind me of temp agencies. Y'all assignments be ended so fast. Look, everybody gone now. Y'all assignments be ended so fast. Getting something back home. You ain't did nothing. Now you gotta go look for another temp. But don't worry though. Don't worry, y'all. Y'all are going to be craving for a person like me and other people who speak the word of God one day very soon. When the Exodus happened and they shut the internet down and everything around you get to collapsing and falling and everybody get to falling out and you don't know who to call and ain't nobody around you blessed, you're going to be looking for me. You're going to be trying to figure out where I'm at, how you can get the word. Or you're going to be trying to find people that you know who spoke on God. Oh, it's getting there real soon because a lot of y'all got too much pride to admit that y'all know y'all need God in y'all life. Do y'all support God? Y'all asking me, do I support this and do I support that? Do y'all support God? Because whether you want to admit it or not, if you don't, you support the devil. Plain and simple. If you do not support God, you are supporting the devil, whether you like it or not. It's just the truth, the uncomfortable truth. Y'all support the illusion of freedom. Y'all support the Egypt. Y'all support the Matrix. Y'all support confusion. Y'all support negativity. Y'all support hatred. Y'all support being impatient. Let's keep it 100. And what's the answer then? Don't worry about it. Because number one, the answer is God. But it's going to be hard for y'all to understand that because y'all too impatient with y'all life. And the devil keep answering y'all so fast. So y'all might not get a chance to know who God is because y'all keep taking the devil's way out. That's what you keep doing. But like I said, it's gonna be y'all gonna be thirsty for God's word, and it ain't gonna be nowhere out here. And what you gonna do? What you gonna do then? Like dude said in the movie, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? So it's all right. I see y'all don't want to listen. I'ma still drop the knowledge for those who will listen. Shout out to the God fearing people in Christ, man. Salute to y'all. Peace and blessings to y'all. Shout out to my wife pulling up every stream, knowing what it is. So, like I was saying, a lot of y'all suffering and y'all in pain because y'all can't sit here and listen to God's word. I sat here and listened to this word. I listened to this word and I took notes on it. So I could get y'all that word. I'm not a pastor or nothing like that. I'm just a person that want to go to heaven. That's it. And I'm giving y'all what I learned. So today I learned about the matrix, something that y'all love being in. I learned about the illusion of freedom, something that y'all love being in, the illusion. And I learned about it and I want to talk to y'all about it today. So where we at as a people is where we at as people, y'all. Y'all don't understand that God's word will heal you. That prescription ain't gonna help you. That weed and that drink ain't gonna help you. Your partner ain't gonna help you, man. God is going to heal you. He will. God's word will heal you, bro. It's in the Bible. Everything that I'm finna talk about is in the Bible that I'm finna talk about. Straight up. And I appreciate those that stop by and listen in to this word, that fear God, that understand that I'm not trying to make y'all afraid. I'm not trying to challenge y'all intelligence or nothing. I am literally just trying to give y'all the knowledge that I just gained from my pastor, listening to him preach about the matrix. So hopefully y'all receiving this. You feel me? So he used Moses. He was speaking about Moses a lot in this word. And when he was talking about Moses, he was comparing it in so many different ways. He was in Exodus when he was talking about this. But it's crazy because it's gonna be an Exodus when y'all literally start waking up. Yes, he did preach about the matrix, and I'm gonna break everything down. Exodus 14:1. I'm gonna break everything down that I learned. And if you don't understand it, it's on you. It's not too hard to understand. This ain't chemistry. All right? This ain't none of that. Mm-hmm. On my soul. All right. Shout out to my wifey, man. So look, what's going on right now? What's going on right now? Just listen, y'all. Y'all talk too much. Listen. What's going on right now in the world? It's a racial edge in America, bro. And a lot of y'all partaking in it, unfortunately. Yeah, y'all partaking in it. And I don't know why, but I know a lot of y'all like racism. Y'all like being prejudiced. Y'all like, y'all like having that little edge on a certain culture. Y'all know y'all get off on that. A lot of y'all. That's why y'all coming here. It's a black guy talking. Oh my God, what illusion about what, buddy? What are you talking about? But religion is a big part of the matrix. What are you talking about, King Blue? Y'all be just, you keep it pushing. Y'all keep the racism going. Fight the power. Y'all not really ready for God, though. But y'all suited and booted up for the devil. Y'all suited and booted up for the devil. This ain't got nothing to do with no religion. This ain't got nothing to do with religion. It might have a little bit of racism in it. It might have a little bit about a prejudicism in it. But just listening, y'all see, I could tell a lot of y'all was impatient with life. Y'all don't know how to live y'all life because y'all so impatient. All right, come on, come on, come on. No, listen. Shh, be quiet. That's why I could tell a lot of y'all failed reading. I failed reading too, but I know how to comprehend still. So, the illusion of freedom, right? The reason why y'all keep falling in, getting blocked off my page is because y'all don't even want to let God speak as he speaks through me to give y'all this word. Y'all, this is why y'all keep failing because y'all won't even let God show you his agenda. Y'all won't. And y'all ask for things. This is how I know y'all under the Egypt mindset, the Egypt spirit. Y'all ask for things and y'all don't even want them, just like Americans. Just like America. Y'all ask for all this. Y'all want this. Y'all want that. You don't really want that. You don't want to know what I'm talking about. You just want me to shut up and dribble, or you want me to shut up. You don't know what you talking. You don't know what you asking me about. So he said they asked for freedom, but when Moses showed up, they didn't want it. They didn't agree with him. Cause they ain't like how Moses was, they didn't like how Moses was getting delivered from God's way. They didn't like it. Could you put Exodus 14:1 in there for me? They didn't like it. So they denied Moses. They didn't like Moses. They ain't like what he was talking about. They ain't like what he was saying. None of it. That's how y'all is right now, in real time, right now. And this message is literally in real time, even though it wasn't done in real time. That's crazy. See, a lot of y'all keep going through what y'all going through too because y'all don't want to let God's way of delivering y'all from what y'all going through take over y'all life. Y'all think y'all got control over it. Because for one, y'all don't even believe in God, just like Americans, just like America, just like the Egyptians. Y'all don't believe in God. And if y'all do, y'all want to challenge him to see if he's real. And if y'all do, y'all literally still stuck in the matrix. Cause yeah, y'all a lot of y'all woke up, but y'all still stuck in the matrix though. Let's keep it 100. Y'all will believe in God if he would deliver y'all in a different way from what he has to. See, when I say deliver, see, for example, I'm gonna use me. God left me in the hood and let me go to jail, and he let me go through a lot of things. He let me grow up without my parents. I'll use that example. And look at me now. I've went through a lot of things that I can't say I always was happy about. But as I understand my life and I sit back, I say, man, God had his hands on me the whole time, fam. God been guiding me my whole life, fam. I just didn't know it. I didn't know God covered me as I was going through these bad neighborhoods. I didn't know God was going to deliver me as I got at a certain age and tell me, hey, you could be better. You could do better. I didn't know God was going to make me go through so much of doing a certain thing to where he finally delivered me and showed me to myself and say, this ain't who I made you to be. I made you to be this way. Put that down. Put the weed down. Put the streets down. Put all that drinking down. Put all that stuff down. Put all that hatred down. Put your pride to the side. It's okay. God delivered me, man. He changed the way in my heart is, fam. So I know y'all looking like, what's wrong with him? I don't got no hate in my heart, and I know I don't fit in with this world because all y'all got hate. Y'all love sinning. What's the answer is you got to stop sinning. Y'all know how many things is sins? I'm sorry, baby. It's Exodus 14:1. But that's I ain't gonna lie, that's in here too though. So I'm gonna leave that one in there. But that's definitely in this message though. That's towards the end of my notes. But like I was saying, y'all, cause y'all give me y'all low key be giving me a righteous frustration because y'all act so illiterate and slow. It just it man, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Y'all need God, man. Do y'all support God? Because God will bring deliverance to your heart. He will change you. I know a lot of y'all sit there and be like, no, I was born this way. No, I just has to, this is me. No, I have to be like this. No, I gotta kill people. No, I gotta like this. No, you don't. No, you don't. You need God so he can show you who you truly is. So he can reveal you who you are to yourself. You created yourself to like the same sex. You created yourself to carry guns and be a killer. You created yourself to be a whore. You did. You have to let God take over your heart so he can deliver you. A lot of y'all became the way that y'all is because y'all are slaves. Bro, y'all are slaves to y'all sin in the body. The body is a slave to your sin. That's why y'all still locked up. And y'all think y'all free. Just cause you still sinning. You still a slave to your sin. Living through your flesh. I know y'all ain't gonna want to hear this. Exodus 14:1, and the Lord uh, spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel, that they turn and uncamp before Fedorah, Fahirahoth. Did I pronounce that right? I probably did. Between Migdal and the sea, over against Basilphon. Did I pronounce that wrong right? Hey, look, I wasn't that good at pronouncing stuff. Like I ain't never been in no spelling bee. So just go to the scripture, Exodus 14:1, and you will understand what I'm getting at right now as I'm speaking and breaking that down. Exodus 14:1, and right now in real time in the notes from the message that I got about the matrix. Now let's keep going because I ended off letting y'all know that your bodies are slaves to sin. That's the true prison. Them names is definitely like almost impossible to pronounce, I promise you. Your bodies are true slaves to sin, y'all. That's the true prison. Um, what y'all don't understand, yeah, that's gonna have to go in another bag. I ain't gonna see. What y'all don't understand is that a lot of y'all are enslaved. Your enslaved spirit. Your spirit is enslaved to sin, is what I'm trying to tell y'all. This is what a matrix come in at. Y'all, a lot of y'all ain't even see the Matrix, so a lot of y'all go watch it though, because I'm gonna break down a few parts in that I wrote down in my notes too. The reason why a lot of people don't notice me, and when they come in my stream, they don't understand what I'm saying, and the people, my old friends from high school and friends from my neighborhood, they get to seeing and hearing me. They don't understand who they seeing and hearing because God delivered me from myself. God delivered me from myself. My sinful ways, my bad way of thinking, my violent mindset, the old habits that I had. God delivered me from that. That's why y'all be, look at him. He looks like he's crazy now. Something's wrong with him now. He's no. You just can't recognize me because you ain't get delivered from your own self because you don't even believe in God. You believe in the devil. And you probably like, no, man, I ain't gonna tell me I don't believe like I believe. You believe in the devil because if you don't believe in God, you ain't worshiping two. You gonna love one and hate the other one. Just keeping it a buck with you. God delivered me from me. How do I know? Why would I say that? Because I didn't used to be like this. I wasn't always patient. I was impatient like y'all. I was sinning like y'all. I was on a block like a lot of you brothers. I was in the streets. I was lost in the sauce, and I ain't know what it cost. I was man, blaming everybody else for my life, blaming it on me not having my parents, blaming it on my kid, blaming everything, just running from everything. I was running from my own kids. Yeah, I can't take care of them. I ain't got no money. I was blaming everything in my life, bro, but myself. But God showed me who I am. God delivered me from all of those ways that I just told y'all. God delivered me, bro. God showed me to myself. And I could tell a lot of y'all don't know who y'all is because y'all ain't let God show y'all to y'allself so he could deliver you from your old, hateful, disgusting, racist, evil ways. It's God's way or nothing. I don't know why y'all be trying to act like y'all got the key and got the map to it. And yeah, I'm telling you, I know exactly what we need to do. If you ain't telling a person to go to the Bible and go to God, you don't know what nobody needs to do. A lot of y'all be trying to give out this fairy tale way of finding God. That ain't how you find God. You're gonna find God through a lot of suffering. Yeah, because all of us God believers, we be going through a lot of suffering. So God keep us humble in our lifetime. See, you ain't humble in your life because the devil keep answering your prayers. The devil keep looking out for you. You ain't even got no patience. You don't know how to wait for your own food. Y'all be running. Where you running to when you need to be delivered from your old enemy, from yourself? You need God to deliver you from your old enemy, which is you. Your old enemy is that racism that you got built up. Your old enemy is that sin you keep doing, that you keep making an excuse for. God made weed as a plant. You know how y'all be making an excuse to sin? How you gonna make an excuse to do what the devil wants you to do and tell me you don't believe in the devil? Yeah, right. God, he said God forced Egypt to let his people go, man. He beat on them, hands and feet on them. God put hands and feet and beat on Egypt. Forced them to get on up out of here. Let his people go. That's what he did. And I'm gonna tell y'all some cause now we finna get, cause he was getting so, our nation is under judgment. Y'all just don't know because they hiding it from y'all. They trying to make it seem like it's the weather. They trying to make it seem like it's some oil or it's something to this or that. And I don't know why somebody, Trump almost died. They don't know what nothing going on. They trying to figure out why that man killed a kid. Our nation is under judgment. And if you don't believe in the Bible, that's why you wouldn't believe this. That's why you don't understand this. Because you need to look in the Bible. It's all in there. It's all up in there. Tells you everything you need to know. Especially what I'm talking about right now. Because this is Exodus 4:1. A mass exodus, bro. But see, y'all ain't gonna really be making this video go viral till y'all family start just dying and y'all people get to getting kidnapped and y'all cribs get to catching on fire and everything get to going crazy. But the internet gonna be up and running. Y'all gonna be looking it up. Oh, let's look up that video where dude said the illusion of freedom. We not free. Who free? Y'all free? Free from what? I feel free. It's the illusion, fam. I know you feel free. The illusion is to make you feel free, to make you feel like you got something. You ain't got nothing, man. But you can have God, and a lot of y'all don't even want to believe in God. Y'all don't want to believe in God until things go extremely wrong, on this earth until God literally start tearing down and breaking this earth down, then y'all gonna believe in God. When y'all finally, because I had a video I did, stream I did yesterday. Everybody on there trying to commit suicide. They don't know how to live. I don't know what to live. My bills not paid, and then I went to school for this, and then I went to and ain't nothing working. I don't know what to do. I know you don't know what to do because you ain't put God in your life. Why you think these celebrities coming out talking about they got mental illnesses? Because they never found God. Now they trying to find him. God, I just want to pray today. Yes, y'all, I'm praying now. I'm praying. Yeah, you supposed to been praying. A lot of y'all still in that illusion trying to act like God don't know y'all fruit. Y'all living for that money. You will talk about God, but you ain't with it. You woken up, but you ain't ready, bro. You don't truly believe. You're not ready for what God really got for you, because a lot of y'all don't even, y'all got too much pride. That's how I know y'all ain't ready for what God got for you. You can't even let nobody tell you broke. I wish somebody would tell me I'm broke, boy. I'm finna catch a body. Yeah, you catch a body. Yeah. That's what y'all be doing. That's how y'all live. The word of God is more sure than DNA, fam. I'm just saying, though. Y'all afraid. They don't want you to read the. I'm gonna tell you why why they got y'all going against the Bible, fam. Because the Bible has all of the truth in it. Everything that we're experiencing right now, today, 2026. What's that? March 3rd, 2026. Everything that's going on today. My pastor made this. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. My pastor passed away, bro. I'll be watching his videos when I come on here telling y'all I just got out of church, because that's the real church. I got a real word from watching his sermons. Some of y'all going to church because y'all horny. Y'all going there to see y'all crush. Y'all going to church so y'all could match blunts with y'all pastor. He ain't giving y'all this word. Your pastor talk about the Matrix? Yeah, your pastor talk about how he want to rub little kids. What you mean? What your pastor talking about? Well, you never talk about the Matrix. I know he won't. What they call it? The 501c or something? He never will. He needs you to make sure you pay them tithes and offering so he can get them forges on that Rolls Royce that he got in a peanut butter Rolls Royce in his garage. So I know your pastor ain't talking about this. My pastor is. My pastor talks about things that's going to make you get goosebumps. You might cry, you might be scared, or you might do one of the best things you could do. You might be praying and thanking God and crying at the same time. One or the other. The truth be sounding so foreign to y'all because y'all so used to the illusion of life. Y'all want me to come on here and tell y'all a bunch of fairy tale lies and some nonsense about the war or something. I'm not finna do that. And I'm telling y'all about God because you gonna need God. Y'all don't understand that now? Y'all gonna wait till the money run out. Y'all gonna wait till everything get to crashing down till you finally get put in a FEMA camp. And they get to trying to make you put them chips in your arm. Oh Lord, here they go again. Oh Lord, they want me to put a chip in my arm. Oh God, please. Everybody get to calling God when something go wrong. But if you believe in God, you will not be deceived when the Antichrist come, bro. You can say I'm talking crazy all you want to. You just afraid to know who God is. And God is an awesome God, bro. God is amazing, bro. God is amazing. He will give you the desires of your heart. I know the devil just looked out for you and got you that $20,000 on the PPP loan. I know the devil helped you feel like you got enough courage to date the same gender. I know the devil comforted you to make you feel like weed is a plant. I know what the devil did for you, man. But what God do for you, it's a lot better than that. I know a lot of y'all don't understand what I'm saying because y'all under the spirit of the world. What's the spirit of the world? The spirit of the world is how y'all talk about jobs, careers, and all that BS that don't matter. It ain't gonna take you nowhere in life. It ain't gonna take you nowhere but to a car lot, to a college, so you can be in that. That's it, bro. You ain't going nowhere with that. You ain't getting nowhere with it, man. This is gonna save your life, and you gonna understand this. This message is the message that'll help people understand why they going through a struggle in their life. Straight up, I'm just keeping it 100. It helped me understand, so why I won't help you? You crying every day over why you, oh my God, I just keep going through this. You crying every day. But you ain't giving it to God, giving it to God. Moses was on a God-led journey, fam. And no matter what God put Moses through, he kept on the straight path. He did not, he kept going the right way. Because see, a lot of y'all keep blaming the devil on everything. God is putting stuff in front of you. But the devil, he just keeps stopping me from getting this job. That ain't the devil. Everything is not the devil. I say that too much and for y'all not to understand that. Moses stayed on the right path. No matter what. God put him in the wilderness. God put him here, put him there. God was intentionally entangling him, man. Like he doing y'all. God is intentionally putting you on the corner, bro. He keep making that weed and that stuff you selling available, fam. God keep putting you in a position to date the same sex on purpose. God putting y'all through this stuff, intentionally entangling y'all on purpose, trying to see what you gonna do, what you gonna do. God is giving you free will to say whatever you want to say and think whatever you want to think. What you gonna do, what you gonna do. What you gonna do? What you doing? Trying to degrade somebody and see how you can angle their philosophy of thinking to challenge their intelligence? What you doing? What you doing with your life? Because if you ain't got the gospel, God's word, then you living for the devil. Straight, plain and simple. And you got to pay the devil back, man. And for the wages of sin is what? So Pharaoh, right? Pharaoh is not a person in this example that I'm finna go into very deep to help y'all understand the matrix, bro. Let's say Pharaoh, right? And we gonna be 100. Pharaoh is the system, fam. Yeah, I know a lot of y'all came in. He said the system. Come on this page now. He said he just said the system. He's about to talk about the system. All right, hurry up. Okay, see you there. Oh yes, the system. Pharaoh is the system, bro. Yeah, I'm finna talk about y'all. Yeah. Are you not supposed to do that? I'm not supposed to talk about the system that's destroying that's destroying the world. What Soldier Boy say? Drake? System? You talking about the system that hiding the system from the kids and kids want to hide from the system? The system, fam. Pharaoh is the system. Don't even view him as no man. The Pharaoh is the government system, fam. Set to keep us enslaved, especially us black people. Some of y'all white people too. Some of you Hispanics are slaves too. Some of you Arabs too, you're slaves. Some of you Jamaican, you're slaves too. But majority of us black people, we slaves, fam. It's the illusion of freedom. I'm finna go to the car lot and buy me a car. That ain't your car, bro. Y'all sitting here, y'all steady complaining about Trump. Well, Trump, man, I hate Trump. Yeah, Trump, man. Trump, he's BS, man. It's racist. Right? Bro, Trump is just a person they put right there, just like I'm putting this cup right here. He ain't changing the system, fam. That was a horrible example, but you gotta understand what I'm saying, fam. Trump and these Obama and Biden and all these presidents, they ain't the system is the system, fam. Ain't nobody changed the system. Trump ain't changed the system, fam. He probably helped the system. Obama probably helped the system. Joe Biden and the other presidents, they probably help the system, fam, but nobody changed the system, fam. And respectfully, is it okay if I say this system? I'm sorry, system, for exposing y'all, but I'm finna expose y'all very deeply in this stream. They really be looking at, they be aiming at us. They be watching my channel. Yeah, hello? Yeah, he's on live right now. Goose looking. Mother Goose, is that you? The beast system. Trump ain't nothing but a little person they put right there to make y'all believe that he doing something. He ain't doing nothing but giving them a little. He doing a little bit, he helping them a little bit, but I mean, this all they doing. This the system we talking about. You heard me? Y'all scared to admit that too. And a lot of y'all know this, but y'all in denial. Y'all in denial. No matter who is they elect, no matter who the system elect, it's gonna stay the same. So don't come in here talking about, well, you should have voted Democrat because Democrat and a two wing and a right wing and stop it. Okay. Shout out to my wifey, my poopy butt. I'm just saying though, fam. Trump ain't doing nothing, fam. He not doing nothing, fam. Like, don't get the yeah, facts on my mama. You already know what it is. I'm frying it up. Shout out to the people that's on the replay. I'm just saying, fam. Where was I at though? Where was I at? Oh, I know where I was at. I was talking about how Trump ain't really running nothing, man. Trump ain't running nothing, yo. Straight up. And I know y'all might think I'm playing. I'm not playing, fam. I'm serious. I'm serious as a heart attack. And I'm not finna catch no heart attack either. I'm just trying to let y'all know, man. The system is perpetual slavery, fam. Tell me I'm lying. The Matrix, perpetual slavery matrix. Tell me I'm lying. Am I lying? Exactly. You can't say nothing because you know you work for the system. Silly goose. I know a lot of y'all like, how is the system slavery? How is it slavery? We ain't out here picking cotton anymore, massa. How is it slavery, massa? It's slavery, fam. Come in, I got you. It's slavery, fam. Check it out. Come here. Because they have ways to extract money from you. Yeah. Why you thinking you own it because you paid all that money for it? It ain't yours. Your kids ain't even yours in certain states, is they? Or is there a war in another state? Whether you like it or not. But let's be 100, they really God's children. Chill out. They really God's children. We really God's chosen. But the state, the system, they feel like they our parents. They think they own us. They remind me of foster parents. Yeah, that is not your child. It's not. You just got this black and white piece of paper to make you, yeah, this is my son right here. This is my daughter, yeah, right here. Regina, ain't your daughter, man. That's Shaniqua daughter. I'm gonna hurt y'all feelings today, sister. So look, let me tell you something. Even if you don't want to be a slave for the system, fam, they gonna find a way to make you a slave. Yeah. They gonna make you a slave, fam. Yeah. No. Yeah. They gonna make you a slave, fam. Yeah. I know you're like, what do you? How you? They're gonna find a way, fam. They're gonna find a way, fam. For example, I'll use myself. Why I say is perpetual slavery, fam. I'm fighting child support, right? So they got the nerve to tell me if I don't find a job, they're gonna put me in jail. But meanwhile, I'm steady getting denied from job after job after job. Perpetual slavery. And what I'll say, they got a way of getting to you, fam. You are able to get out of a lot of situations in the foster care. Yep. Ain't nobody else's child except his child. Even, yeah, of course. They think that they think that these children are theirs in the system. They believe that. They truly believe that, don't they? And people believe it too. So don't come in here. Please don't come in this video after you hear me talk about this and try to talk about Trump, George Bush. You talking about all these presidents? They ain't changing nothing, fam. They ain't nothing, fam. The system, the beast system, the matrix system, the demonic system is the real monsters. That's the real mafia. That's the real gang. That's the real out here in Chicago. That's really for them. Them really the ops. Yeah, they is. Calling a spade if you play cards. You can call it a heart. You can call it a club. Call it what you want to call it. Just make sure you're using the right phone number when you dialing out. Yeah, I mean, the system could say whatever they want to say. See, the system hate God. That's why they try to make kids feel like they whatever. And try to give them a piece of paper. And say, this your child legally. And try to say, you the mama and you the daddy. The system just hate God, fam. Plain and simple. That's just the truth. And nothing but the truth. Just saying. These presidents, they just be doing little favors for the people who run in the system, fam. That's it. They don't really control nothing, man. You know, that's why y'all be coming in here sounding retarded as hell. Lord forgive me, man. You should have voted Democrat. You should have voted Republican. You should have voted right. You should have voted left. Should have voted left wing, right wing, 2 wing, 3 wing. It don't matter who you vote for. They under the same system. You can't tell me different, fam. This the truth. They don't want y'all to know the truth. I'm telling y'all the truth. Y'all need to hear the truth. You need to know the truth. The uncomfortable truth. The truth that's gonna have you looking like, hold on, man. This can't be true. It's true, fam. They just want you to believe vote or die. They want you to believe your vote count, fam. They really do. A lot of y'all really believe that. And it'd be so sad. Y'all be swearing up and down. Y'all just know why a person should have voted for the other side. Should have voted for who, fam? The system picked them. You think they tallied up all them votes? Well, on this it shows a tally of 6,000 votes from this state, and this person won. Fam, the system elected them, not your city, not your town, not your state. The system is just the world pulled over your eyes. That's what Morpheus told Neo. Was he lying though? The system is that's why ain't nobody here. Cause they like, man, I'm not getting out this system. I was talking to my wife earlier. She was like, I need system. She said, that's how y'all be. You need system, more system now. Y'all be talking about y'all quit smoking and drinking and doing this and doing that and all that. But you ain't quit working, slaving for the system, though. I bet you didn't. Yeah, man, I ain't quit because I gotta keep making this money, though, bro. I gotta keep making this dollar. Yeah, you gotta keep being a slave to the system. That's destroying your life, destroying your happiness. You can't do nothing. You can't go nowhere. You can't get nothing. The system make y'all feel like y'all ain't nothing. That's why y'all was on the video yesterday tomorrow. I don't know what to do with my life. I was just like, what am I doing? What am I supposed to do? I just feel like I want to die. You telling me y'all need God? This in the Bible. He said that they use Democrat and Republican as a smokescreen, fam. Don't nothing be changing with them people the mayors and all that don't be changing, fam. One of the mayors took a picture with Lil Durk. No disrespect, though. I'm just saying, though. I ain't voting for nobody who take a picture with no rapper, nigga. Ain't you supposed to be a politician, political type of nigga or something? You taking pictures with rappers, bro. Like, go over there with the suit on and go get a suitcases and something, man. Walk downtown with some Caucasians or something, bro. Why you over here with Lil Uzi Vert, bro? And y'all be under the illusion, really believing that if something gonna change with me. Yeah, I know he is, I voted for him. Vote for him. Mayor Brandon Johnson, vote for him. See, the only way you can understand what I'm saying is if you put God in your life. And Jesus said you gotta be born again. That's what happened with me. Yeah, I was born again. So you can't lie to me, fam. And I'm not gonna lie to you, fam. I'm not. I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing to you. I'm gonna give you the flat out truth. I want the truth, nothing but the truth. So help me God. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna know you in the matrix until you be born again. So you can figure out what you in. It's the only way it's gonna happen. You need Jesus, fam. You need God. You need. That's the solution. You need Jesus so you can be born again, so you can be like, oh, I'm slaving, man. Oh, this why my relationship ain't work. Oh, this why my family disown me. Oh, this why I ain't got no friends. Oh, this why I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing at all. And I ain't got one of the most important things. I ain't got God. Shall we continue? Don't mind if I do. It's quiet now because the goal of the system is for you to never see the system, for you to never speak on the system. That's why the system told me, because I'm fighting situations with the system. They told me, don't say nothing about you having to deal with corruption from us. And they was like, don't say nothing on your platform about the corruption that we put amongst you and your family to break y'all apart like we supposed to. And you know what I said? All right, I ain't gonna say nothing. I told him, I said, man, look, I ain't gonna say nothing about y'all being corrupt to me and my family, for almost 6 to 7 years, taking my children, brainwashing them to make them hate me and all type of weird stuff, and telling me you trying to reunify me and my family, and knowing you're not, trying to tell my wife something wrong with her, and you want her to repeat her background. Yeah, I'm a mother. Say the mother. Say it again for us, mother. What's your background? Racist people, they always want you to tell your background. How many charges did you get? How many times have you been in jail? Why? Damn, I'm out of jail. I'm not going back to jail. They still be wanting to hear it. Let's hear it. He doesn't deserve a breakfast sandwich. The racist people, the type of people that come in and McDonald's while you getting a breakfast sandwich. And they'll stand in front of everybody while you buying a breakfast. Hey, everybody. He's a convicted felon. He doesn't deserve a breakfast sandwich. Tell him what you did, Lou. Yeah, y'all. Committed a crime when I was 18. I'm 34 now. And McDonald's, I mean, ban him, get him out of here, police officer. It's a guy in here, he committed a felony. We have to get him out of here. Yes, now he cannot get a sandwich. All right, come on, bro. The system just wants you to live in the decisions that you made. If you made a mistake, salute to those people that never made a mistake and had to plead guilty to charges or anything like that. Salute to y'all. But to us people that did, it seemed like it's almost like a tattoo. No matter what you do, the system be playing with my mother. Mother, what did you, mother? Now, I know you got a fart, but you got to tell us what you did. What did you do? They think it's a game. Not even knowing that they going straight to hell, but they got to know that because this Satan's system. All right, let me calm down. But I'm not finna calm down because I'm righteously frustrated at y'all being so brainwashed under the system. Let's keep going about the system though, aka the Matrix, BKA the beast system, or should I say the beast justice system, Matrix, Pharaoh. But yeah, man, the system had it. They're the only people. It's like that's like your best friend robbing you and telling you don't say nothing. That was probably a bad example too, but the system, it just reminded me of that though. You feel me? Like they sit there and rob you and then, hey man, tell nobody I've been torturing you. We good? We locked in? And then you gotta see him again. Hey, shake your head. Yes, yeah. They be sitting there putting their right hand up to the oath, be lying there. I'm talking about they be lying. Hey, man, God, so help me God. They be. Soon as they put their hand down, they start sitting like, yeah, I'm standing up, and the whole time they sitting down. Did you just say you're standing up? Yes, I'm standing up. They be lying under oath, man. I'm just saying. And I appreciate that. I can't appreciate that much more. This is a topic that ain't gonna have too many people, they ain't gonna have too many people in here listening to this. Cause this is like you already know, and I'm getting to the woo-wah parts of this message. I ain't even get to that. I got to get to it. I ain't got it all day though, cause I got a family that I love. So we gonna, I love being with my family, unlike a lot of you niggas out there. Man, I'm finna go to work, baby. You don't want to be with your own family, fam. Yeah. We getting it cracking, though. What was that? Yeah. The system, man. The illusion of freedom, fam. They give you a house. They give you a car. They give you a voice. They give you a dream. They give you some chains, a watch, some clothes. They give you all the clothing line. What you want? You want to have a cutting grad? You want a brand? A little clothing brand? Oh, you want a business? Here you go. And it's the whole illusion. You swear up and down, it's yours, though. You swear y'all niggas be sitting there, y'all be swaying up and down here. Man, I just came from the lot, just grabbed me a Cadillac, bro. Yeah, nigga, I got me a Cadillac sitting on 24s. I paid 60,000 for it. I ain't got no note. I ain't paying no note. It's the illusion, fam. It's still not yours, fam. You got that house? Yeah, they told you it was yours. That's what they told you. See, America got a funny way of saying what they don't want to. That was the opposite. Whatever they say, if they say you free, fam, you're not. It's the opposite. It's always opposite day in America. All right. So this the illusion of freedom, fam. It's the illusion. You think that car yours? It's not. The house is not yours. It's not. It's not. The only thing you can have is your will to believe in God and let Him take over. Because God gonna outdo everybody. God is gonna outdo the system. That's why the nation being judged right now, because of the system, because God and the system. God ain't finna keep playing with y'all. You can keep lying on the oath all day, system. Keep on lying. Keep on telling families that you you trying to reunify them and acting like you this great caseworker or whatever you think you is in the system or whatever part of the system you work for. I'm gonna tell you right now. You gonna have to explain that to God, not me. I'm just not finna keep it on the hush. I'm letting the people, the whole world know the system. The system. Yeah. Ain't nothing to Satan's system. When you not buying something out, because even when you do, it's still not yours. But when you're not buying something out, you still under the system's control because it's just another level of control, fam. So you get that down payment and you paying that for the next 30, 40 years of your life. And you can't leave for 30 years. And they taking out your income for 30 years. So what you doing? You got that car note for 2, 3 years. They taking out your money for 2, 3 years. But you steady pulling up on the block with the seats back. Yeah, man, just got this Impala. That's not your Impala, bro. Ain't you paying a car note? Even when you pay it off, it's still not yours. It's just the illusion that y'all be trying to brag. I'm telling you, paid for. It's not yours, bro. I done made my whole camera move. And it's my favorite part right here. Because we do need to get educated. But as I look at nobody in the stream but my intelligent wife, I understand, like, y'all really don't, y'all want to be system slaves. Y'all do. Y'all want to be, dumbed down to the truth. Y'all don't want the truth. Y'all want the lies. Y'all want the comfortable lies. Y'all don't want the unpleasant truth. Y'all don't want that. So what y'all do, but y'all know what y'all do want? Y'all want to go to college. Y'all want to go to college to get educated with the system's education. Because I can see y'all. I have my bachelor's degree and my master's. Who are you, young man? You are not worthy of my intelligence that I took engineering in college, and I've done it for 4 years. Said my master's. Yes, I have my master's. I have my associate's degree, sir. What do you have? You are not even qualified to speak in the way that you are speaking. You are not in the bracket of intelligence, of the academic bracket. You went to school to get educated with the system's educated education to get a paper that the system say that make you smart. The system gave you that paper and they say, look, hey, look, put master's degree on here, master's degree. Hey, tell everybody you got this and you're smart. Just call it a master's degree. Meanwhile, you wondering why you can't get hired at Family Dollar. I have a master's degree. I should be able to get in somewhere. I've been getting denied from Dollar Tree and everywhere else. Why, bro? Up your master's degree on them, fam. No, I can't do that. Last time I used my master's degree was when I was about to get robbed, and I ended up still losing everything. This guy did tell him that I have my master's degree, and he still robbed you, bro. You tried to use your degree for your relationship. She still broke up with you, bro. What was the point? Because you can't get time back. Yeah. They coming to seize that. They need that paper. They need that paper. Yeah. Yeah. So like I was saying though. So you got that paper that say that you smart though, right? But the paper don't work. The paper that say master's degree or associates or bachelor's on it, it don't work outside the system though. It don't work outside the system. So you can't walk in and just that's my associate's degree. I deserve to get paid $27 an hour, and I will make sure that I will be here on time. And then you walk out crying because it ain't working, fam. Even though that's within their system, but they picky about their system, fam. They don't be wanting you to be in there. They don't want you to be in there if they don't want you to be in there. I don't care what degree you got or what job you got. Don't matter. You're going to get what they give you. Even the people that was in the army getting treated like garbage when they come back. What? Would you was in the army? Oh, I bet. You can go down there and be a janitor, fam, at that church. $2 an hour. Yeah, fam, it don't matter, fam. Because it's people who ain't never go to school one day in their life, millionaires right now. Right now. They can't even count. Billionaire. Nigga can't even count. Nigga can't even read, fam. Lord forgive me, I said the N-word. I can say the N-word though. I'm from Negro land anyway. Nigga can't even count a billionaire. And you mad because you got your master's degree and you don't know what to say, you don't know what to do. How did he get hired and how did he become so successful and I went to school and got all of my degrees and I am living in a one-bedroom studio apartment? Meanwhile, this bozo who never went to grammar school, college, or high school, he has more than me. It don't matter, fam. So my point of telling y'all this is just like my pastor said, you gotta wake up. You ain't gonna hear this. You ain't gonna hear too many live streams like this, man. You can catch my pastor live stream talking about this. That's where I got it from. Because I love the uncomfortable truth. I love that, boy. They tell what you say. Let me write that down. Let me write that down. What? Say what? I'm writing everything down, fam. Still got a few more pages to go through, fam. Y'all gotta wake up. And he called it the awakening spirit, fam. That's what they don't want y'all to get. That's why y'all keep talking about The Walking Dead. And y'all watching Love and Hip Hop. And y'all keep talking about Meg Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson. You keep talking about the Trump almost getting shot. You keep talking about everything else. But waking up from the system, putting you in an illusion mindset of being free. Wah, wah, wah. Y'all gonna wake up one day, man, and understand In the Bible, it said, "In God was the light, and the light was the life of man." The light shine on darkness, and darkness don't understand. That's why ain't nobody in the live stream. That's why whoever watched this is gonna get something from God to hear this. Anybody coming here, God gonna put them right here. So if you don't understand anything, like I wanted to tell people in the beginning of this stream who was talking about, what are we talking about? Illusion of what? The illusion that you in darkness. You confused. You don't know what I'm saying. You would never understand what I'm saying. You would never understand your life. You think you understand because you lean into your own understanding. Because you lean into what you feel is right. Because you leaning back, but you ain't Fat Joe. You just leaning. Darkness. You growing into the darkness. You a grown dark person. A lot of y'all kids be in the dark too. Little dark little demon children. But I'll blame y'all parents though. But yeah, man, the darkness is when you don't, the darkness don't understand the light. That's why y'all don't understand me. Y'all only understand me if I come on here with a blunt in my mouth, with a cup, with some jewelry on, cursing, talking about I'm not so like that's the only way y'all gonna understand me. Y'all don't understand me right now because I'm talking about God. And God is the light. And what it said in the Bible? And God was the light, and the light was the life of man. That's why a lot of people don't even want to talk to me no more. Because I literally put God as the head of my life. And they don't get that. Because they put the darkness as the head of their life. That's why they don't understand nothing. That's why they confused. God's clear, straight to the point, right to it. Ain't no, you ain't got to debate, none of that. You ain't going to be deceived and none of that. That's the devil. All them challenges, do you support it, LGBTQ? Do you support it? Do you support God? A lot of y'all support the system. A lot of y'all support do you support the devil? A lot of y'all support the devil, fam. I'm calling the spade a spade. The sad thing about people in darkness, they have never overcome the system because the light is going to reveal the system, and then within God there is the light. So what it's resulting into? What's the solution? You need God. You need God. That's why you keep smoking. You addicted to smoking. You addicted to drinking. You addicted to pride. You addicted to all that. You need God. Keeping it a buck back with you, man. Now let's talk. He was talking about marriage. Yeah, I like how he was talking about marriage too. Because God is love, and marriage illuminates the system around it. Darkness won't overcome it. The light reveals the system. So they're going to go against me because I got the light. And they're going to go against you if you got the light. Because they're in darkness, man. But marriage illuminates the system around it. Men love darkness, though. Men, I say men and women. Because, why? Why they love darkness? Because their evil deeds won't be seen. It won't be heard of. You won't hear about their evil deeds and the evil things that they do. That's why people in the system be like, shh, be quiet, bro. Don't tell everybody what you going through. Quiet, bro. Chill. Let us just try to crucify you on the low, bro. It's good with you? All right, bet. A lot of y'all cool with that. Not me. The system is slavery. You thought you was free. How you think you free, but you turn around talking about ain't nothing in life free. Believing in God is free. Stop playing with me. Free 99. It don't cost you a thing. Believing in the devil is free too. It don't cost you nothing. Pick a side. Which side you gonna be on? Where you going? Where you going? Y'all don't know where y'all going. Y'all thought y'all was free until y'all had to go to school, right? He said you was going to school to pay your school loan. How you going to school to pay a school loan though? I thought school was supposed to be free. Is grammar school free? Kindergarten ain't free. These daycares not even free. They charging us to learn the demonic beast system. For what? So you can stay under the devil's control. Everything you do feels like slavery. You working a good job until your credit score let you know what's going on with you. And your money get to missing. You looking like, what's going on? Where my $3,000 just go? Oh, that was your student loan. You paid it back. Oh, it's too bad. You're gonna have to wait some time till they figure out that they shouldn't have took it. Then they might give it back, but they're gonna figure out that you had, owed from the loan you took out, and they're gonna pay that loan back for you. The system is to keep you working. I know a lot of y'all be, yeah, I know. I'm not lazy like you. You on live stream talking about the system is to keep me working. Yeah, I didn't say don't work to pay your bills, though. But I'm saying the system, the satanic employment specifically, is to keep you working to the point where you don't even know who God is, fam. You put your job over God. You ain't took no time out for your family, and that's why your wife broke up with you and your husband left you. I know that one was a low blow, wasn't it? Yeah. And if you in a relationship working, I'm sure it ain't gonna work out. That's why your kids don't really be liking y'all, because y'all ain't spending enough time with them. Because you working too much. I was a kid. I grew up in the system. I know how it go. All we need is at least hour and a half, a day at least, man. Consistently, man. And I ain't the best one because I got kids that I ain't even meet. Who am I? Child of God, though. Loving my pain and my story and my testimony. Just keep me humble. So don't think I'm better than you. I've sinned before. I don't have a perfect life. I have a godly life that I love. I love my life, man. Shout out to my pain. Shout out to the bad things and the good things. The bad things that's good. Why? Because I'm going to serve Christ in labor to enter into his rest. That's what I'm going to do. Over everything. And if the next job hiring me don't understand that God come before them, fire me now then. Don't even hire me. It's over with. If any of y'all think y'all come before God, you crazy. If you think this platform come before God, you's a fool. If you put anything before God, dummy. You can't do nothing. You can't love your wife without God in your life first, fam. You can't love your husband without God in your life, fam. You can't make it nowhere in your life without God in your life first. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. And I ain't talking about 100. I'm talking about real. You know what I'm saying? But the system of Satan It make y'all try to brag about working shit. Hey, yeah, I just got off, man. Hold on, this is my job calling me now. Hello? Yeah. Y'all want me to come in? All right, here I come. All right, man, I gotta leave this birthday party. Hey, happy birthday. I know today your eighth birthday. I missed the last four, but I'm gonna make sure next year, Daddy gonna make your birthday party. That's why y'all kids don't like y'all. They don't even know you. They don't know you. Your partners, they don't know you. That's why y'all marriages and relationships broken. Cause the system made y'all believe that you gotta work. Don't never get comfortable, boy. You just gotta chase a bag. Man, I'm chasing a bag till my legs fall off. Don't worry about it. The slave master heard you say that, and he see a lot of y'all living like that. And he gonna put y'all to the test. He gonna really want to see if y'all gonna work or get them legs chopped off. Mm-hmm. He gonna want to know. I heard you said you work till your legs fall off. We're trying to see that. Me and the other slave masters. We want to know how you get out, man. Yeah, you're not getting paid a big buck here. We give you a slice of bread and a sip of water and a sip of apple juice. Yeah. It's either that or you can get out there in the field and we'll just kill you. Better yet, do you believe in God? Yeah, a lot of it's going to come down to they going to ask y'all if y'all believe in God, and y'all going to say no. Because y'all going to want to keep the worldly desires. They going to give you a chance. You can be like, nah, man, I ain't trying to die. I ain't trying to die for God. Yeah. God know you by your fruit. You can't fake it with him. You can fake being a friend, fake being a wife and a husband, fake being a son or a daughter. You can fake everything else out here. Co-worker, supervisor, whatever you is. In the system, judge, whatever you is, you can fake it till you make it with that. But you can't fake it when it's time for the judgment day. You fake like you believing in God, you end up in hell. It's keeping it a buck with you. I ain't gonna keep y'all too much longer. I ain't got too much to go. I ain't got too much to go for y'all. I know y'all impatient. You know what I'm saying? So the system of Satan is to make you keep working. That's why a lot of y'all, all y'all talk about is work. All y'all do is work. All it is work. Work. You go around telling people they don't got no job. Everything about you is a job. You might as well get J-O-B tatted on your neck and your forehead. You don't even know who you is because you working too much. They want you to keep working until you die, fam. So you can't enjoy your life. They don't want you to enjoy your life. But here goes some advice for y'all. Listen to me. When you get that check, call off. Call in sick. Pick your family up. If you by yourself, same thing, but just look. Take your family out or take yourself out and do something nice for yourself, y'all. Y'all out here, y'all going crazy over these jobs in this life that y'all need God in. Take some time for yourself, you hard-working people. You gotta work though. Don't get me twisted now. I know like what you mean? We don't gotta work. You gotta work though to pay the bills. We gotta work to feed our families, fam. Don't get me twisted up like y'all be twisting them blunts up. Understand, fam. You need to unplug from the matrix, fam. The satanic system matrix that you in. The Egypt satanic system matrix that you in, fam. You gotta unplug from that. Pay them bills later, man. Don't worry about them bills. You've been paying them bills on time for the last 15 years. Go buy you something, man. Go buy your wife something, man. Buy your husband something. Buy your kids something. Spend a day or two with them. Put your vacation time in. Do something for yourself. Jeepers creepers. Gee golly, get Wally. Just giving y'all advice that I got. Just keeping it 100. Straight like that. The system is designed for y'all to never enjoy y'all life. Just keeping it 100. Oppression is a tool of control. And the fact that you keep thinking about your bills, you're going to keep working. Man, I ain't going to lie. I got to wrap this up. Man, I got to make this money. I got to clock back in. Hold on. Oh, money came back around. Getting another money. I got to pay this rent. Like, I'm not saying be homeless. I know y'all like, do I pay the rent? Because you said skip a bill. If that's what you want to do, go ahead. But all I'm saying is, for real, do something for yourself, man. You got the devil beating you alive, fam. To the point where you almost this close to being spiritually dead. If you ain't already there. All right? And let's keep it 100, man. Like, a lot of y'all don't even want to work. I guarantee you, if this video ever get out and you just ask anybody that got a job, do they want to work? Tell them to clip this part and react and answer the question. Do you want to work? Because I can guarantee you none of y'all want to work. You don't. Unless you're doing something you love. And 95% of the people not doing nothing that they love because they just got to make it work. Like we all get in a position to do. And then we get to doing something that we don't love so long that we end up loving it. Then we end up becoming a career, right? Now we're doing it for life. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? What is control? Man, I'm going to keep working, man. I'm trying to make this money. You trying to tell the brother, man, you trying to tell him to stop working? And I'm getting paid, boy. Slave. Slave, you a slave, fam. I'm just trying to break this down to y'all so y'all can understand. Because a lot of y'all, I can hear y'all making excuses now. Man, I'm getting paid, boy. What you doing? You getting paid to do YouTube? I ain't getting paid to do this. But I know God gonna be happy that I'm exposing the evil system to y'all that y'all working for. You know what I'm saying? You a slave because you all know that's working, the working class. This is all my working class. Y'all, a lot of y'all know that y'all not living to y'all true potential. Y'all not. Y'all not. You can, though. This is what I'm saying, though. You can keep God first, work, and put towards your true purpose in life. Invest in that on the low. Get you a part-time job on the low. Cut your hours so you can be able to make your wife happy, and your husband happy, and your kids happy. Take a little cut. It's okay. We all done struggled before. If you believe in God, He should be the main thing you believing in. Long as you ain't dead. Y'all still, China, this is an example though. China done told y'all them Louis Vuitton shoes, the designer shoes, cost $10, $20. Y'all keep paying $500, $600 for it. You may as well work part-time. Why not? You standing in line 10 hours for the Jordans that came out 16 years in a row. I mean, why not? Just get paid part-time, man. At least you'll have your family. At least you'll be able to go to your daughter graduation. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, man. You gotta finesse the system so you can feel your purpose, feel your purpose in life too. Yeah, you're gonna have to, because we all gotta work to make money. Like, don't get me wrong, like I keep saying, I'm thinking I'm telling y'all not to work. You gotta work, bro, to make money. But you don't have to be a part of the slavery system. You know, full time, you ain't doing nothing, you barely see your wife, but you wondering why she cheating on you with Ray Ray and Tyrone. Because they ain't got no jobs. They might be hustling, but they ain't got no jobs. They free all day. They can walk off the corner right now and walk to your wife's crib. You want to watch Shaniqua and Raquisha. Raquisha sound a little weird, but they available. You at work all day, mom. She available. That's why your husband cheating on you. Your boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving y'all examples. Why you should. Just saying. You take the resources from the system to fulfill your true purpose, is what my pastor was teaching me. And I love that advice. That is great advice. But without Christ, keep this in mind though. Without Christ, your purpose in life is to go to work. Let that sink in on you. Let that sink in on you, man. Without Christ, your purpose in life is to go to work. That's why everything you do, it always resulting to you what? Go to work. Some of y'all got y'all job uniforms on right now, and you got off work 2-3 days ago. Some of y'all got y'all uniform on, and you been off work. Bro, you got off 4 hours ago. Bro, you got off work 10,614 hours ago, fam. In 27 seconds, fam, you still got your uniform on. Why? Oh, I'm gonna end up getting up, going right back to work. Still gotta go do that. Yeah, you still gotta, what? You gotta go do overtime? Y'all be lying. I gotta go do overtime. You ain't even gotta do that, fam. They said if you can come in. Well, I'm still finna go in. I ain't got nothing else to do. I might as well go back to work. Yeah, it ain't nothing out here. Just work, bro. Just get you a job, work till you die, bro. Just work till you die. Get married, get a family, lose the family and the kids to working all day and then die. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Without Christ, the system is your purpose. You know how I said fulfill your purpose? Working in the system is your purpose if you ain't got God. Your purpose is to work in the system. Like that's what y'all be. What you want for your birthday, bro? Man, I just want another job. I'm trying to work 2-3 jobs, man. I don't even want to be able to breathe. Y'all want to work jobs on y'all deathbed. You on a deathbed. Hey, sir, is there any last wishes? I just want to work one more time. You in prison finna get the chair. They talking about, do you want a meal? No, I don't want no meal. I want to work 8-hour shift one more time before y'all kill me. No problem. They got you working in the same cell that you sleeping in. 8 hours. You thinking you at work, you still locked up. Just saying, fam. You working all week. You working all weekdays. You get off on the weekend, man, I'm off work, man. Where the drink at? Where the smoke at? I'm trying to watch the satanic system that I just worked for out my mind. It ain't going nowhere, fam. You gotta go back on Monday. You gotta go back on Monday, fam. So you getting drunk and high on the weekend, spending all your money. You in a club with your uniform on. Hey, turn up, man. Hey, boy. Then y'all be complaining about going back to work like y'all ain't addicted to going. Damn, man, I gotta go back to work, man. Damn. In my job, I can't have my phone. I got low blood sugar. I can't bring my little medicine thing in to check my blood. I got blood pressure issues. I can't bring my medicine in there to work. Man, my job just want me to come in and just leave it all out there, man. I fainted a few times at work, but I'm still making it. Y'all be getting shot at work, still working the same job. Spending your whole check just to turn around and do it all over again. Working on your birthday. Hey, what you want for your birthday? No, I'm finna go to work, man. I spent that check last week. I can't even enjoy my B-Day. Shit, I really get relief from working anyway. That's it. I know my wife mad at me. A lot of y'all be getting cheated on from y'all partners because they working. I ain't talking about no work boyfriend and girlfriend. I'm talking about their job. They are in love with their jobs. A lot of y'all parents don't love y'all because they in love with their jobs. They have a committed relationship. How could you commit to a job but you can't commit to your partner? How you committed to the system but you don't want to commit to God's commands in the Bible? How you talking about God not real, but the system is real? Y'all are crazy, man. Y'all be defending the system. Y'all be defending the system. Y'all love the system. Ask somebody that's working right now what they want. What you want, man? Oh, man, I just want to keep working. Yeah, man, you know, working keep me more in the focus level of life. No, it don't, bro. You just a demon, fam. You just a demon, fam. Without God, without Christ, you ain't gonna get out of that working mindset for the system. You gonna be working till your body hurting. And your body gonna be breaking down and you gonna be trying to figure out why you can't do nothing no more. Cause the system beating you, hands and feet on you, stomping you out. And you trying to drink, get high, commit suicide, you know. You trying to show everybody, hey man, I got a job though. I got a job though, I'm getting drunk. This is what all these people do in the system. I don't care if they judges, what they is. They be drinking. 100% of the world drink, fam. I don't drink, I used to. But I don't anymore. 100%. 100% of the world drink, fam. Yeah. Yep. And them people within the system, they be kicking it. They be drinking with each other. Yeah. You see how we did that in the case earlier? Messed their whole family up, didn't we? Yeah, they be knowing each other. They be talking to the judges. They be kicking it. They be kicking the bobos. Not all of them, though. There's some good ones in the system out there, though. Don't get me messed up. Some good ones out there. They just on the wrong side. You feel what I'm saying? So y'all don't end up like our elders, man. 50, 60 years old, still thinking they in their 20s, their 30s. Just like this lady that I be around. This lady, man, she act like a young thot. Now, I'm talking about, I ain't never seen the lady this old, damn near a senior citizen. This lady got gray hair and everything. Wrinkles in her face and everything. And got the nerve to have 2 pigtails. Ma'am, are you okay? Is everything going all right upstairs? Did your elevator stop on the senior citizen floor? Are you in denial that you are officially 67 years old, ma'am? Stop talking like that. Don't be like them and have a life of regret. And you're trying to be young, but you ain't young. You're trying to be, you know what I mean? Just give it up. Just be 60. and just take your decisions and own up to them. Just own up to them, because they gave us this weird script of life where you go to school, you go to college, you get a house, you get a degree, you get a job, and you have a white picket fence, you have a family, and you work and you work and you work and you work and you work. And then you retire after 20 plus years. When you almost 100 years old, you can't move and you can't even eat nothing. You just drunk 2 ounces of water, 2 drops of water, or a cup of water a day. Because if you drunk a little bit too much water, you probably die. And now you dead. Man, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Man, you gonna have to keep God in your life, man. That's why them older people be going through so much. That's why they be just like, they be signing over to the devil. Hey, man, look, man, my life ain't went how I wanted it to, young man. I'm gonna go ahead and let the devil take her. They be signing up with the devil, fam. Yeah. Because they played the game the way that they were told. So I'm gonna tell you how to play this game. Keep God first, no matter what you do. And you better be patient in your life and wait for God. Anything that come too fast and answer too fast, it's the devil, fam. Keeping it a buck with you. So let's talk about marriages again, because he was just, schooling me on that. And he was like, the biggest reason for divorces and disobedient children is because of the system working their parents and their partners to the bone. Like the tenderism, relationships and marriages is falling off the bone. Oh, you know how the tenderism dude be having a meeting and be falling off the. I told you, yeah, y'all marriages be falling off the bone like that. Y'all relationships with y'all kids be tenderism too, be falling off the bone. You don't know what to do because you're working too much. Stop working so much and get outside of yourself and your bills and live and love and thrive, fam, and put Christ in your life for Christ's sake, bro. The marriage ain't bad though. You, your husband and wife, y'all not bad people out there, man. Y'all good. Y'all just work too much. You arguing with your wife because she did overtime last week. She cursing you out because you finna do overtime today, and now y'all arguing over. Y'all having an overtime argument. You working, she working, ain't nothing else working though. The relationship not working. How you working and your wife and how you and your partner working, but y'all relationship not working? Who is it working for then? The system. I know you're like, what? The system? For real? Yeah, the system. The system broke y'all relationships up. The system is is 98.9 part reason why a lot of y'all kids don't love y'all. A lot of y'all parents don't love y'all. A lot of y'all relationships and marriages are broken. Shout out to the system. Creating such a dysfunctional folks out here. So dysfunctional and mentally insane that they don't even know it. That they think people who find God, and God is love, they think something wrong with us. When something is wrong with them, the devil is wrong with them. They flesh, they living in sin. That's what's wrong with them. Marriage is not just to be together. Marriage is to live and to love and enjoy your life with your partner. That's what it's about. That's what it's about, fam. I'm telling you. But if both of y'all working, both of y'all parents, both of y'all paying, both of y'all doing overtime, both of y'all gotta leave, both of y'all gotta And who putting the work in y'all marriage, in y'all relationship, in y'all bonds? That's why you ain't got nothing, nobody. That's why. You too busy for everything. And God can't point you in a direction because you ain't even giving God time in your life. It's just the truth. I know the truth be hurting. The truth be hurting y'all. I know. It used to hurt me too. The system just gonna win though. Because you gonna keep making an excuse that you gotta make money. So the system gonna win every time. Every time. Every time. Every time. System gonna keep winning. All I know is win, win, win. Oh, oh look at Shuki Bookie Shuki. Look at her. She thinks she's a grown woman. See, I love my family. You know what I mean? I love my family. You know what I'm saying? We be going through some of the roughest times, still making it work. We could be sitting in here with no food, still happy, laughing. Now let me stop though, because God been blessing me, and I ain't gonna. God been blessing me, and I just want to thank you, God. And God been blessing me because I accepted my struggle, and I know what God is gonna put you through. And you know, when God reveals you to you, you get to understanding your journey in life. You get to understanding why you're going through certain things. So you can't just sit there and blame nothing. You understand what God putting you through. So you get prepared to endure. You get to understand it more. And then be happy at least you ain't sleeping on the floor. I ain't trying to rhyme though, I'm just being 100. A lot of y'all be evil towards y'all partners and y'all kids because dealing with this demonic system, this satanic system, it make you so mad that you get to doing stuff to people that they don't even know. You don't even know why you doing it. For example, you will be like, it's a foster parent that hate me so much. I know why you hate me and my family, me and my wife. I know why. Because of your oppressor. Yep, that's why. It ain't really us. I don't even know you. You don't even know me. You got my shorties, and we don't even know y'all. Y'all just hate us. Why? Because y'all are part of the system. And the oppressor is treating you the same way that you treating us. That you treat other people. How y'all treat y'all kids. Because y'all feel like it ain't no release from labor. And you need to snap on your boss, not on your partner. Snap on your oppressor, not us. Don't snap on us. Snap on somebody else. And the true power of slavery is control. How many times I gotta tell y'all that? You're not exempt. You're not exempt. And a lot of y'all woke up from the matrix, but y'all still under control. Y'all be the worst ones. Learning the Bible and learning everything. Still in the matrix though. Still under control. Still. Don't be doing that, YouTube. I'm almost YouTube. I know y'all mad. I got about a few more pages to go. Chill out. You know, and it's like somewhat like the Matrix. My pastor called it the Matrix, though, right? Because a lot of y'all still slaves, even though y'all woke. Neo told Morpheus it was another level of control, and Morpheus ain't believe him. The Oracle, he ain't believe him, because Morpheus was like, "No, the Oracle is not made that." He ain't believe him. That's y'all right now. But see, God gonna allow you. He gonna allow y'all to be in the system so you can see what the system is. That's why y'all still a part of the system, so you can see what it is. You gonna have to understand what you're in. And if you understand that you in Satan's system and you ain't got a problem, cool. But for y'all that know, you better cling to the Most High. Get up out of it. Because once that system get destroyed, you might get destroyed with it. Keeping it real with you. Blink twice if you need help. Blink twice if you in the system. Just saying. If God ain't let you be in the system, you wouldn't know. A lot of y'all grew up in the system, so y'all don't know. Y'all don't know y'all in Satan's system, Satan's kingdom, Satan's domain. And he was telling us about like the land and how the land is cursed and how whatever you build, it'll get taken over by the system. Whatever you do, it'll get taken over by the system. There's nothing that's gonna squeeze past the system. Mm-hmm. They said Egypt is called the house of bondage. Egypt is America. The land of bondage. And you must experience it to know it, though. You got to be in the system to understand what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, my hair is itching. Dandruff. I know. Just cool gray hairs. Egypt is called the house of bondage because the will is that strong. And a lot of y'all won't stop working. Y'all can't. God has set you free. God has set you free. But also God will leave you in bondage too, so you can understand what you're going through. So if you do find God, and you're like, well, why they stop? Because God will leave you there, because he wants you to learn something. He wants you to learn something. He's going to leave you there. So he can keep you humble. Sit down. Be humble. God want to keep you humble, fam. He said Paul Revelation was so amazing to him, though. Right? Because he battled pride. A lot of y'all don't know what that is. Pride. A lot of y'all full of pride, man. So Paul had a thorn, right? And if the thorn got taken out of him, he prayed. And he wanted that thorn out of him. But the thorn, it couldn't get the thorn out, fam. God left the thorn in his side. Because he knew if he would have took it out, he would have grown into pride. He said pride would have robbed Paul from the mission in his life and from the true mission in his life. So he left it there. That's why a lot of y'all find God and you keep going through stuff. Because God got to keep you humble. That's why you can't talk about nobody going through nothing. That's in Proverbs too. Because God will keep you going through something to keep you humble. To sit down. Be humble. Hold up. Sit down. He will. That's how he doing me. That's how he doing us God-fearing people. He gotta make sure he know you ain't gonna switch up on him for a sin. Yeah, you can't fake it till you make it with God. You do that with the beast system, with the demonic system. You can fake it till you make it with this system. You can't do it with God. So God left that thorn in Paul's side. Yeah. Cause he know the pride would have robbed Paul from this true mission of life, y'all. Paul kept praying for the thorn to come out his side. It ain't come out his side, man. So he started to learn how to use it as a weapon. For example, I ain't have my parents in my life. That's my weapon. That's my thorn to keep me going. To keep me strong. I grew up in the system. Yeah, the system I'm talking about. I grew up in the same system. I got children that I'm trying to get out the system. Yeah. But it's like a thorn. You know, I be thanking God for the thorn. See, sometimes you gotta thank God for them painful griefs, moments, and you gotta thank God for it so you can understand that God trying to show you something. He got a strategy there. He working on you. Can't give up on him because you feel like that's wrong. God will leave things in your life to make you pray. You know, why am I steady going through hell in my life? God will leave things in your life to make you pray, to make you weak, and to keep you humble. So you can cry over the things you go in your life, or you can make it a badge of honor. You pick it. Pick what you gonna do with your life. Pick it. So don't think believing that God is a sweet thing. Well, it's just yellow brick road and just, it ain't that easy, fam. You're gonna have to go through some suffering, fam. Yeah. Cause Satan hate when you got revelation. Satan hate when you got knowledge. He hate it. God is allowing war in our country. Why? Because he want them to pay us reparations, man. He want them to go ahead and up that bread. Yeah, he know what they know what they did. But they're like, no, we're not gonna spoil them. They weren't true ascendants of slavery. They didn't have to be slaves. Why should I give you that? Right? Even though I feel like if we get reparations, black people ain't gonna do nothing but rob each other for it. That's another story. But I'm giving y'all, we talking about this today. They tell y'all, go back to Africa, go back to Mississippi. I'm talking about us black people. They tell us that, but they don't really want that. They don't want us to leave, y'all. They don't want us to leave America, y'all. Only poor white people and they be saying stuff like that. They don't really want that, fam. Us black people, we the greatest consumers out here to keep this system going right now. Yep. All you baby mamas putting your baby daddies on child support and you going into the legal court, all that, and yeah, you going over there and all that. DCFS and all that stuff, man. We are the greatest consumers to keep the economy work off us. So if we stop, what's gonna happen? The system gonna crash, fam. Who the judge gonna judge then? Who the police gonna lock up then? Who are the stores gonna tell to hurry up and buy? Who they gonna tell it to? Huh? I'm waiting for you to answer. Yeah. Truth gonna set y'all free. I ain't gonna be too long. I'm gonna give it to y'all in the Richard E. Broski. I'm probably gonna take a brief break in a minute, but look, peep this though. Peep. The foreigners won't even make money if we leave. They working at the gas station right around the corner from me. If this whole community I live in for the black people, if we leave right now, they can't say hurry up and buy anymore. They can't watch me when I come in. They can't. What they gonna do? Who gonna go in there and buy stuff? You don't see a bunch of white people walking around consuming the things that we consume. We the greatest consumers out here. We keeping the system afloat. We helping the system be the system, fam. We getting sick to keep the hospitals in business, fam. We getting our kids taken so these foster care agencies can stay strong. So the judge we getting locked up so the judge could be able to slap that 16 years. Then, yeah, we helping them. We giving the officers jobs by committing crimes. We helping them. I'm just saying, man. But like he said, they can pay us to leave, though. They can pay us to leave if they want to. Because we make the economy, y'all. Believe it or not. Believe what you want to believe. Mm-hmm. The system is the system is opposite day and opposite voice 24/7, fam. Whatever they say, baby, you gonna leave that door open too? Whatever they say, it's the opposite. No matter what they say. What they say they was gonna do. They said they was gonna turn the food stamps off. What happened? They never turned them off. Okay, some people losing their food stamps. But I'm gonna say thank you, God, because I still got mine. I thought they was gonna turn them off. Look, they talk about fatherlessness in the black community, but they keep locking up black fathers, killing them, separating them from their families, pushing welfare for the women to be able to be without they. You get what I'm saying? They talk about drugs, but they make drugs legal for their own kids that's in the system. Or for kids in the system, period. In Exodus, Pharaoh told them that they can go, but he ain't mean it. They told you was free, but they didn't mean it, y'all. Land of the free. They told you that, boy. They sung that to you, and they meant the whole opposite, fam. Land of the slaves. Yeah, man. It's not a dream, fam. This is the American nightmare, fam. Telling y'all, fam. Families. I ain't got much to go at all, y'all. I got 2 more pages to cover for y'all, and I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all scared to talk. Shout out to my wife. You one of the biggest supporters from day in and day out. I wouldn't be on here if it wasn't for her. And I'm proud of it. And the Most High God, give an honor to God, who the head of my life, number one. And he blessed me with my wife. Yeah, man. 1860, they emancipated us, and here it is, 2026. Tyrone still killing the other Tyrone's twin. Black brothers is still killing black brothers. Still getting locked up, still getting raped, beat, and all that. We still getting messed up, bro. It ain't nothing to stop, fam. Y'all be falling for that freedom illusion. You keep falling for that, and y'all confusing these kids, and these kids gonna grow up slaves too. They're gonna be little children slaves, soon to be children, soon to be adult slaves. Like a lot of y'all. And hey, he said something that was real. Hey, he said they gonna put us out, or we gonna leave. Us black folks. They gonna put us out, or we gonna leave. Keep it 100. But I know a lot of y'all black folks, y'all don't want to leave America. No matter how many brothers and sisters you lost, and grandmas and grandfathers that you got killed out there. Y'all just gotta have y'all fried chicken with the mild sauce and the watermelon juice. You gotta have it. You can't go live overseas, man. It's too boring over there. You gotta stay here in America and watch your own people struggle. You got people in the black community thriving off watching their own people struggle. Look at him. Yeah, yeah. Man, I see this black father over here struggling, man. He ain't got nothing. Oh, I think he finna get evicted, y'all. They thriving off watching we thrive off watching our own people struggle. Talking about our own people. Fathers hating their own sons and daughters because they in relationships. Mothers hating their daughters in our community. We just hating each other. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's crazy. But Ali said it though. R.I.P. Muhammad Ali, fam. He said it right, fam. He said the country will be destroyed before we reunite as one nation, fam. I believe him too. Yeah. That's why it's crumbling now. Because before we reunite, fam, blacks, whites, all over, man, it's going to be destroyed, fam. God has been showing them that. And the Egyptians, they starting to realize that God on our side, no matter what they do, no matter how many times they kill us and put their knees on our necks, no matter what they do to us, God keep pulling up. Skirt. Yeah, I got y'all. Don't even trip. And he gonna keep doing it. I know he doing it for me. And if he ain't doing it for you, it's probably because you ain't got him as the head of your life. You probably just playing because you wanna get your car fixed. You just want to get your apartment, your rent paid. That's all. He know that. He ain't about to really hide. He don't hear you. He love you though. Yeah. No matter what they do though, God gonna keep fighting back. They don't want to tell you that. They try to tell you that the weather is this and all that and this and that. That's God, fam. This is a spiritual life we live. They let y'all believe that it's physical. They let y'all believe that. They let y'all believe that it's a fleshly life. It's not. You know what I'm saying? He said things in the nation is becoming a thorn in the side, just like what Paul went through. You remember though, right? You can cry with it, you can turn it into a badge of honor. But God, he doing this thing to America though. That's why all this stuff is going on right now. Let me refresh my comments just in case somebody's saying something. But if not, I'm still gonna refresh it anyway. Okay. Yeah. Uh He said, and he also said the same way that God dealt with Pharaoh is what's happening. How he broke the system, economies, religions, children, inheritance. He was going crazy. He broke the system, fam. Yeah. And the officers killing us because they know there's something wrong with the system. They know the system is breaking and getting broken down. They know the system is getting torn up. They know that. I got one more page and I'm done, y'all. Even though my wife the only one here, I'm so happy though. I'm thankful to even be able to get this message out on my platform because I know somebody gonna hear it. God gonna put it on some other folks' ears, and they gonna be grateful to hear this because it's gonna deliver them. And it's not gonna be me. It's gonna be the fact that this came from not only my pastor, but God put that on my pastor. God put this on me to tell y'all. Because they want me to be quiet and shut up, but I'm not. I'm not. And the officers that's killing black people, they want us to shut up, but we not. And they mad because that I'm white and that's how it is system they used to using is failing. They want us to be quiet and accept the things and terms and conditions that they put among us, but we not, and y'all bet not, ever. Always stand on justice, man. We ain't accepting it. The power of the matrix, the power of the matrix was the invisibility. Neo woke up. Neo woke people up. Oh, okay. I'm trying to make sure I wrote that down. So Neo woke up from it. So the way we break the system is by waking up. Same way I'm breaking it down to y'all, waking up from it. You understand it. The system need us to be blind to it for it to keep going, for it to keep running. Morpheus showed Neo that the system turned us into batteries, y'all. That's why a lot of y'all just a bunch of Duracell batteries out here. That's all you is. We are the energy to the system, fam. That's why he said batteries, though. If you stop, the system stop. Especially my culture. We the biggest consumers, remember that. The unity that we want is what they hate. When you don't rap about violence, the Crips and Bloods uniting, black and men and women getting along, uniting. The system don't like that. They don't like anything of God, fam. They hate Jesus Christ. And when we expose them, that's why they be getting mad. They be ready to, take you out. And when they start failing, violence is going to be their last resort. Yep. Pharaoh said in Exodus, let's deal wisely. But once you awake, you can't be asleep. You can't be tricked. You can't be finessed. You know what I'm saying? You can't be deceived. You won't be killed by deception, fam. Because their last resort is to kill you, fam. But don't trip though, because God wants his glory. So you gotta watch the stick and move, watch how you talk, watch what you do. Straight up. Last page right here, man. This was a great message from our pastor, man. He was breaking down waking up, and he was saying that waking up in the beginning is a raggedy process, y'all. So don't think that when you hear this and you start doing it that you just gonna automatically get it and all that. No, be quiet. Keep waking up, and you have to go with God's strategy, and you have to let God lead you and not lead into your own understanding and create your own justice. Feel what I'm saying? And he was saying like we judge our people. That's why I'll be going in on us. But what I don't like is when we go against each other in front of this system, because that's all a system wants. The worst thing we could do is feed into the system and fight each other for them. And they already want to fight us. They already want us to die, and they don't care about our lives. They look at us as trash, as peasants. We were slaves, for Christ's sake, y'all. They love to see us against each other. They be looking at us. You want to know why white folks be looking at us crazy? Because they be wondering, like, why does he have freedom at all? He shouldn't have freedom to have a platform and talk about this right here, guys. Who is this guy? King Wu TV? He shouldn't be talking like this. Who does he think he is? He's just another number trying to be ready to go in jail and ready to go to hell. Man, they don't want us speaking, bro, at all. What the lady tell LeBron? Shut up and dribble. Like he ain't a professional basketball player or something. Like he don't love hooping. When they say make America great again, fam, they want us to be slaves again, bro. I don't know what y'all thought they were saying. They want us specifically to be slaves again. That was the greatest time of their lives. And when you see people pushing the MAGA hats, that's why our kind be looking crazy when they be representing it. You want us to be slaves too? But they say there was black slave masters too, though. So yeah, okay, I get it. Yeah, when they say make America great again, they just want us to not have rights again. That's all. You know, God made them fold and give us the privilege that we have now. You know, them slave masters was related brothers and they was killing each other to own us. The slaves, man. I'm giving y'all the game, bro. They ain't want us to be free. They lynched us for everything. You couldn't do nothing, fam. You couldn't vote. You couldn't do nothing, fam. Nothing, fam. They was cutting your tongue out for learning. Come on, man. Pharaoh only did it because of the plagues. He ain't want to get nobody away either. They preparing for a movement to place us in slavery. Public service announcement. They preparing for a movement to place us in slavery, y'all. Keep your eyes open. And then y'all gonna be praying for God. Then. FEMA camps and ICE get to walking through your neighborhood, knocking on your doors. Yeah, then you gonna want to be then. You know what I'm saying? I'm almost done. America not our home, y'all. It's not. That's why when somebody came out loud, they talking about, aren't you American? No. You're American. You're Egyptian. I'm a Negro from Negro land. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna need God. Because if we team up to leave, they ain't gonna let us leave, y'all. And they already know it. They already know it. They already know it. When they tell y'all to go back to where you came from, when they go back to Mississippi, one racist dude told me to go back to Mississippi. What he was trying to say is, if you don't like me being racist to you, being killed by our police officers and excuse or whatever the case is, then leave this country. That's what they be saying to y'all. When they be telling y'all go back to Africa and all that, that's what they mean. Yeah. But don't trip. If y'all throw me enough millions for sure, I'll probably take like at least like 100,000 though. I ain't gonna be too greedy. 200,000? 200,000. I'll try to make something work. We need to start doing some research. Because there's other countries that's not as bad as y'all might think. Trying to tell y'all. But if y'all really want to know, I'll definitely take some millions, you know. Like 5 million is cool. I'll make something work with that. It ain't gonna lie, 1 million, I'll probably make something work with that too. But, yeah. But y'all ain't gonna believe in God. Y'all ain't gonna believe nothing I'm saying till somebody white come on here and say the same thing that I'm saying right now. Just like my pastor said. Yep, he wasn't lying. Don't nobody believe nothing. Don't nobody believe nothing. And that's the end. That's the end of the word today. Don't nobody believe nothing. Somebody white said, especially as black folk. Don't nobody want to hear it. Keep God in y'all life. Get you some land. Get ready to get up out of here. Share this to somebody if you're hearing this. Wake up. Be happy that your hand growing as fast as mine is. Because, man, my hair growing extremely fast. But I'm out of here, man. I got to go. Not because I'm in a rush, but because I love my life, man. I love my wife and my daughter. I miss them. I'm finna go hang out with them. Chill out. Eat some food. My wife, she made catfish, greens, and cornbread. And yeah, that's what I'm eating tonight. So peace and blessings. I love y'all. God bless y'all. Keep God first. Shout out to my wife, number one. Shout out to all my people if they hear this on replay gang, you know, Jonah and all my other folks out there, DA, all my other people out there, LJ, you know, the people that really rocks with your boy. You know what I mean? That probably ain't hear this, but might hear it again. May not, who knows? Whoever hear this, man, God bless you and keep God over everything in your life. And everybody, don't be trying to shortcut your way through nothing. Keep